So it's day 12 of my 12-day challenge, so it's the final ride. Did a weigh-in this morning, but I'm going to put that on at the end of this video. Also going to do a summary, how many miles I've ridden in the 12 days, not a great deal. How many minutes I've ridden for. I was aiming for 1 hour a day. I don't know if I actually made that. I think a couple of the rides that I've done come up a little bit quicker than the estimated time of arrival, so I may be just under. But what really interests me is whether I've actually enjoyed the experience. Have I changed my mind on Rouvy or indoor training? And then to see if I've actually lost any weight at all. So hopefully you'll stick with me to the end. Go through the summary with me and we'll total up all the figures. Anyway, let's get this ride started, get it over and done with, have a couple of days off and then see what I think. So the ride I've chosen is Colorado today. I think it's just under 19 miles, or actually it's saying 19.49 miles. So let's get this one started. Change the cog settings again. See if there's any difference. Yesterday was quite a grind. For some reason, just pumping out 147 watts seemed really hard for some reason. Don't know why. Already seems to be running a little bit smoother. Not so clunky. So after 12 days I might have finally figured out how it should be set up. I might be speaking too soon though. Just a weather update that I've given every day. 4 degrees this morning, feels like 1. So it is actually warmer. But we do have a weather warning in place from 5 o'clock this evening. I think it's called Storm Goretti. Over 25% of the way in. Not a bad course. For some reason Power Zone 4's feeling about the same as yesterday's Power Zone 3's. So I don't know if it's where I've straightened the bike up, changed the cog position, made it a lot smoother, that's for sure. If I was to rate this course right now, it'd be 4 out of 5. Let's see if it still matches that at the end of the ride. I would normally put the fan on by now just to cool down, stop the sweating. I think I'll leave it off today for as long as possible. Hopefully the whole ride. Get a good sweat on. Got to start the heart rate monitor again today. Not pushing very hard though, so I would have thought in the 140s. Well over halfway now, so just going to enjoy the ride. Don't want to be too much outside the ETA. Still enjoying this route. Between a 4 and a 5, I would say. Nothing too scenic about it. Nothing testing about it. Just a nice straightforward ride. I would say this is a nice ride if you've had a busy day at work. Just get in, fancy getting on Rouvy, just having a nice little spin through. This will be the route for it. I'll be saving this one, and that's what I'll be doing. Maybe a little midweek ride. Bigger rides on a Monday or a Saturday or Sunday, depending if there's any club rides on. And then this midweek one. Or one that's similar to this. Definitely happier with the bike now. Finally think it's set up in the right position. Minimum clunking. Pedals rotating better. 170, 180 watts. Feels like 130s yesterday. Into the home straight. Finished. Actually going to rate that a 5. Wasn't very scenic. It was a nice course to ride. Sometimes that's all you're looking for. So that's it, 12 days done. Gonna have a shower and put all the numbers in, and we'll go through my summary, see what I thought of it. So it's the final weigh-in, day 12, and the scales are saying 71.3 kilos. So starting weight was 72.9 kilos.
A 12 days of Rouvy challenge, the conclusion. After riding for 12 consecutive days on Rouvy, did I go from hating indoor cycling to loving it? Well, first of all, the pros and the cons. The pros are you can ride whenever you want to ride and are not dictated to by club ride start times or weather conditions. 2, it's safe, no potholes, slippery, icy, muddy roads or angry motorists to deal with. 3, you can ride different routes from around the world, and with Rouvy you can even upload your own courses and video files. You can also access free training plans, carry out FTP tests, race against different riders from around the world, all from the comfort of your own home. So it really is an excellent tool for increasing your fitness levels. And the cons would be, riding on the road is free and you are out exercising in the fresh air. Most indoor platforms are subscription based, although there are free alternatives. Riding indoors sat on a static bike going nowhere can become a little boring. Some might class this as a con, but I see it as a pro. I think it is actually harder to ride on a smart trainer than riding on the road. I certainly sweated more in 1 hour on the Swift ride bike than many hours riding on the road. So what was my results after just 12 days on Rouvy? Well, I rode for a total of 11.61 hours. My starting weight on day 1 was 72.9 kilograms, and by the day 12 was 71.3 kg. So I actually lost 1.6 kg in weight, which I think is pretty good amount since I made no other changes to either my diet or exercise routine. And as an added bonus, my Garmin Cycling VO2 max has gone from 47 to 51, up 4 points. So, have I gone from being a hater to a lover? Not really, but I'm no longer a hater, but an in-betweener, and will continue to ride indoors on a more regular basis. In fact, I'll be looking to do 3 to 4 rides a week, especially during this bad weather. Maybe with a longer ride on a Sunday if club rides are cancelled, and a few shorter rides during the week. So overall, a positive experience, and one I intend to continue with.